Hello there to you, Virgo. This is your reading for the 11th of July to the 17th of July 2022. So this is a reading, Virgo, for your sun, your moon, your Venus, and your rising. And for those of you that are cross-watching, I hope you guys will get whatever understandings that you need right now. So we are doing the general reading, and we're going to see where this is going to take us to, Virgo. So Virgo, first card that came up here was Deceit. Under Deceit, you have Five of Swords, you have King of Swords, and you have Temperance. So some of you could be having to be very mindful of people around you right now. People are not necessarily very honest. They could be hiding things from you. People could be interfering in your business, your financials. You need to be very aware, Virgo, of what is going on. We see with that Five of Swords energy, there's a lot of confrontation that is happening around you. You are having the King of Swords energy, which means that you're needing to be very strong, very straightforward, and very to the point. Or some of you could be dealing with a strong masculine person who's very straightforward and maybe helping you fight your battles or helping you sort out your situation. Or generally it's called upon that you yourself, Virgo, needs to have the strength to balance the situation of what is going on and to get to the bottom of what is going on. You have this Temperance energy, which suggests you could have a Virgo person in your space. But to me, it also suggests, Virgo, that you are needing to bring in a lot more balance into your life. And, you can't concentrate too much on one area and neglect another. This is where sometimes problems have occurred for you where you have not created balance for yourself. You've got the Archangel Ariel card. And this is a card about connecting to yourself and connecting to others on a more intimate level, being able to share your love, your affection, being focused, and, being creative as well, being in your creative element. But underneath that, we have the Five of Cups, we've got the Queen of Swords, and we've got the Devil all in reverse. Some of you could very well be struggling with a new endeavor. Some of you could be dealing with younger people, and there could be some issues with regards to learning, or even with yourself having to learn new things. Some of you could be interested in somebody who's younger than you, and you could be finding yourself emotionally stressed, not very happy about the situation. You're having to deal, some of you could be dealing with a feminine energy that can be quite sharp with her words, and maybe you yourself have become very sharp with your words because you've got the King of Swords upright and you've got the Queen of Swords, which is reversed. And we all carry within us this masculine, feminine energy. So right now you could be becoming more vindictive and having to be so straightforward. This is how people are perceiving you. You could be also, coming across as somebody who's trying to control the situations. This controlling. And Virgo, you need to look at what has led you to this place that you are at. Sometimes, what we see here is the garden and the gate. It's almost as though you are quite content to be where you're at, and that could be the reason why you're having these situations, is that you need to make some changes for yourself, Virgo, and you're quite content to be where you're at because for whatever reason, you don't want to rock the boat. And you have gotten so used to this state of discontentment, it's become almost your new normal. Underneath garden and the gate, we've got the Tower reversed, we've got the World, and we've got the Six of Swords reversed. So you once again, you're having these tower moments in your life where things are just totally disastrous, where there is so much chaos and misunderstandings and misinformation, and it's seemingly so because you don't want to take the step to make any changes. You have the whole world ahead of you. You have the whole world around you. You have options. Now you can reach out. You can move away from this toxic situation that you are finding yourself in, Virgo. It seems a lot of you seem to be thinking you may have made a good decision, but there's a lot of dishonesty and deceit and conflict that is happening. So let me just draw some more cards for a little bit more clarity for us, Virgo. Let's see what's going on here. We've got the King of Swords again, the King of Swords twice in this row, Six of Cups, and you've got the Five of Wands. Six of Wands, Seven of Cups, Seven of Wands, the Moon, Temperance again, got Temperance twice, got Justice, Libra energy here. So you could very well be dealing with somebody with this Libra energy or with the Sagittarius energy. You've got that twice in your spread. Or you could be dealing with somebody with the Pisces energy. Also very much so, it seems as though there could be some conflict that some of you could be having with this air energy. In all likelihood, it could be you dealing with a masculine Libra person. Definitely, because this seems to be the issue. Some of you could also be connecting with people from the past. There could be a situation from the past that had caused conflict. There could have been competition between yourself and others. There could have been a situation where you had a lot of issues and a lot of problems. But we also see you moving towards a space of victory where you have been, rewarded and awarded. People have acknowledged the good that you've done and the good that has come out of your situations, and this opened up a door of opportunity for you for a lot more choices. However, we see you also being very defensive. We see you being very defensive and once again being almost in a confrontational situation. There could be a bit of misunderstandings. There could have been a situation where you did not have all the information, where there could also be some of you could have been involved in a relationship that was sort of like a secret relationship, but you didn't have all the information, and it calls upon you having to have balance. Some of you could have had a relationship with a Libra person, or could have been a relationship that needed you to have balance for some reason, and you didn't seem to see the moon twice. Or you could have had a situation where you were involved with the Pisces, or you wanting to be involved with this Libra person in some form of a relationship, a personal relationship, an intimate relationship. We see most of you are waiting for this change to happen, and you are literally on the verge of this change happening. It's as though your ship is coming in. Some of you could be having your eye on this air energy person. Could be a Gemini, could be Aquarius, could be Libra. Like I said, in all likelihood, we're looking at somebody who's looking towards a Libra energy person, or a Sagittarius person, or a Pisces person. So we've got this coming through. We see you wanting to rush towards, reigniting this old relationship and rushing towards that. And with all this, there's this confrontation, there's this conflict. There could also be more than one of you wanting to get this person's attention, or maybe this person is looking at more than just one person. This person has options. So if this person has options, you could be feeling like you wanting to pressure them, or they could be pressuring you to make a choice. But you feel, it's almost as though you feel that you need to have an answer. You want to have an answer, and this is where you would need to bring in the balance instead of creating the chaos. We see there's a lot of information that's coming through to you. Some of you could be feeling that your intuition's heightened. Some of you could be feeling quite divinely connected at this time. But we see with you having to make these choices that you have before you, Virgo, there seems to be a broken-hearted situation with you. That you could be involved with somebody who could already be in a relationship with somebody else, or that there is definitely other contenders for this person's heart. Maybe this person is, you're looking at them and they're looking at someone else. You could be having this situation. I see that some of you you've got the Queen of Pentacles, Earth energy here, so you could also just be yourself that we're talking about here, where you are feeling the need to have to defend yourself and defend your truth with others. And some of you could already be, communicating. There's been communication with this person, with this other person. And it's still a bit of a secret because other people don't know that this communication is going back and forth between you, but things are already happening. There could be social media chats, could be phone calls, but definitely messages back and forth on a digital platform. We see that, you're realizing that you are bringing a bit more creativity and balance into your life, starting a new adventure. Some of you could be starting a new business. Some of you could be investing in something new, and you're seeing the profitability of that. It's like as though you're opening yourself up to new opportunities that is going to bring you more abundance. And the realization is that you need to be a little more balanced. And we see some of you definitely wanting to move towards this Libra energy. It's almost as though you feel it's your karmic right as you move towards this Libra energy. But there could also be a contender with a Pisces person. Either you have two people that's interested in you, Libra or Pisces, that you're interested in, or it could also be a Pisces person that is very much interested in this Libra person as well and wanting to have a relationship with this Libra person. And also you must be very mindful. This could also suggest to us that you yourself would want to have a relationship that is most probably a bit more secretive right now. You wouldn't want others to know about it. So let's see what Sacred Traveler has to say to you. Unknown territory, you are exactly where you need to be. So some of you needing to understand here, you know, that you wanting to move towards your situation, you are exactly where you need to be, even though the path may seem as though you're not sure. You haven't been down this path, you haven't made this level of commitment before that you're prepared to make. You see that you are really ready there, so you need to surrender to the journey. Release the urge to control the situation, release the urge to control the outcome. That's very important. And as you do that, you'll allow yourself the voyage of the heart, letting love flow through you, to others around you, into your relationships, into the work that you do, into the company that you keep. So this is very much a time for you, Virgo, of not trying to control this love situation, even though you are very determined to want to reconnect with somebody and have this relationship with this person. But there are other contenders in this love situation, so you need to be mindful of that. And maybe this is the first time for some of you having to go, you know, compete for somebody's attention. Maybe you've never had to do that before, so it feels like quite something that you're not used to. But you need to just, you know, release the urge to control what it's going to be, whatever it will be. So allow love to flow. I'll draw a card from the Starseed Oracle to see the final message for you. Your life is a canvas. Artist, manifestation, creative accountability. So we see here, it's very important you as a person in your own right, that you make the most of your opportunities that you have for yourself, Virgo. You know, this is really a situation where life is like a blank canvas for you right now, and you can really create the picture that you want to create. You must look within yourself and manifest and become one with the universe, one with the divine, trying to manifest with your creator the kind of situation that you would like for yourself, you know, and be responsible and accountable for the outcome. So Virgo, I hope you guys have enjoyed this reading. If any part of this reading resonated with you, please remember to subscribe to my channel. So please take care, Virgo. Until next time, goodbye.